Hi everyone, I'm Dalen, the Campus Internship Coordinator here at AU. I work in the Career Services Office over in the Hill Center for Student Success, and my role is to help students navigate the internship process. But today I'm going to be talking to you about how to become an email expert, specifically how to motivate yourself to check your email often and give you some quick tips about how to keep your inbox organized. So first, of course, the first step is to ensure that you're checking your email regularly, which I know can be stressful or overwhelming, but once you create that habit for yourself, you'll be so glad that you did. So first, some things that you could miss if you aren't checking your email regularly are announcements about classes, like updates on assignments or even cancellations. No one wants to drive to campus only to find out that class was canceled, so please check your email often for messages like that. Next, you could miss permission to register emails, which are the automated messages that you receive if you are waitlisted for a class and a spot has opened up for you. These expire within 24 hours and the seat goes to the next person waiting if you do not register for the course in time. So it's very important that you're in your email regularly for messages like those too. And finally, your email is where you'll receive announcements about fun and important events on campus that you'll want to be aware of ahead of time, like the career fair, so that you're dressed appropriately and otherwise prepared for those events. So to ensure that you don't miss any of these emails, I do have a few tips to help you remember to check it often. First, it's helpful to have one mail app for your personal email and one for your school email, like Gmail and Outlook. It makes opening either app less overwhelming, and for me, it helps me compartmentalize my responsibilities much better because they're divided up between apps. Next, you can set a daily timer to check your email once or twice a day. So maybe you could set a timer at the start and the end of your day or once in the middle of the day. You can even set these timers to align with habits that you already have in place, like eating or letting your dog out, so that you can condition yourself to check your email while you're doing those tasks that you already do. And finally, it can be helpful to keep your email tab open on any of your devices so that it's constantly there, kind of in your face, as a constant reminder to check your email. So now, once you've habitualized checking your email, here are some ways to keep it organized. You can make folders and subfolders so that messages are easily accessible and not necessarily crowding your inbox. To do that, you can just scroll to the bottom left of your email screen and click Create New Folder. If you want to make a subfolder, for example, maybe you have a folder that's titled Class Announcements, but then you want to make a subfolder specifically for math class announcements, you're going to right-click on that umbrella folder of class announcements and then click Create New Subfolder. It's also helpful to pin or flag any important emails. You can just do that by right-clicking on the email and then clicking Pin or Flag. I like to do this for emails that I'm constantly referencing. So for example, if I have a Zoom link that I use every week and I need to go to that email to find it, I'll just pin that email with the Zoom link in a folder or to the top of my inbox so that it's easily accessible for me every week. And finally, unsubscribing from any unnecessary email lists when possible is another way to eliminate clutter in your inbox. If you get any emails from stores or companies that you don't need anymore, you can usually just scroll to the bottom of one of their messages and click the unsubscribe button. It might take you to their website and ask you to confirm which email lists you want to unsubscribe from, but then you'll just pick the ones that you don't want to receive anymore and click submit. Finally, a quick motivational goal, just to keep in mind that's kind of the theme of all these tips that I've been giving you today, to aim for inbox zero, meaning that you want to clear as many emails as possible each day, whether it means filing them away in a folder so you can reference them later or just deleting them if you don't need them. That is the best way to keep your inbox manageable. For me, anything that I have in my inbox is projects that I'm currently working on or conversations that I'm currently having, and the rest is all filed away in folders. That way that when all my projects and conversations are done, my inbox is empty and I have that satisfying message telling me that I'm all done for the day. While it's not always realistic to have an inbox zero, it is a good goal to keep for yourself so that you're holding yourself accountable and not leaving messages just in your inbox that you don't need every day. So that is all I have for you guys today. Again, we are in the Hill Center for Student Success. If you need any help with resumes, cover letters, interviews, or internships, you can stop by over there or make an appointment and we can help you with that. Thank you.